ShannaKChallengeWorkouts.com. I've got part 2 of the Bodyweight Challenge Wrist and Few workout. Now this is a time set. Wrist stands for reps in specific times. So you're going to do a certain number of reps, and then few means finish up with. So we're going to start with a certain exercise and then finish up with a second, all right? So I've got 115 on my Gym Boss. I've got a 5-second transition just so that we can get to the next exercise. All right, so I've got my little cheat sheet here, and we're going to start with 5 walk out to plank push-ups, okay? So we're going to walk our hands out into a plank, push up, walk our hands in, hinge at the hip, stand up. That's 1. All right. Shoulders right over the hands. That's 2. We're going to be engaging the hamstrings here. All right. 3. We're going to finish up with skaters for this set. Here's 4. Hinge at the hip. 1 more. There's 5. I'll grab my timer so I can tell you how much time we have left. All right, now we're going to go into a skater, and we've got 30 seconds. So, on the skater, we stay low, we go far, we tuck that leg in to our other calf. If you want to eliminate impact, just take a big step, but really push off so that you're feeling the sides of your cheeks here. All right, we've got 10 seconds. If you want to get those arms going, that's great. I love the wrist and few format for body weight or for weighted workouts. Our next one is squats with the hands overhead. So bring the hands right over top of your head. We've got 10 reps here. Wiggle the toes. Sit your bum right back. There's 5. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Try and keep those hands directly over top. There's 10. And we're finishing up with a phantom skip. So you know I'm a jump rope fanatic because this is a body weight workout. I'm not asking you to have any kind of equipment. A phantom skip is awesome. You never miss the rope. We've got 30 seconds. And like I said, if you want to turn this into a skip hop, if you want to take the hop out of it, that's totally fine. Or you can slow down your phantom skip. We've got 8 seconds left. And the next exercise is a wall sit stick up. This is one of my favorite exercises, body weight exercises for the back. All right, so I'm getting into that wall sit just to make it into a compound movement. Now what I'm trying to do is push that wall behind me. I want to have the elbows, wrists, shoulders, head, lower back, everything against the wall. I'm trying to have my weight on my heels, so I'm feeling it through my quads, feeling that upper back. Of course, I've lost track. I think I'll do 3 more. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're going to be doing 10 of these. Like I said, you can be following along with me. Keep in mind, I'll probably mess up on the reps. And then we finish up with a lateral lunge. Now, I love the lateral lunge. I gotta have a lot more room here. All right, I'm gonna try and touch that opposite hand to opposite ankle. I'm trying to get that hips down, keep the chest up. I'll often do this with a dumbbell for a goblet squat as well. All right, so that's the lateral lunge. Now I'm doing Supermans. So this is a great way to hit the upper back. All right, so I'm starting with head down, hands down, lift up, squeeze, elbows back, come down. So again, a little bit of active recovery. That's 3. Now notice how I'm not lifting my head up. Here's 5. I want to keep my my ears in line with my shoulders. That's 7. Here's 8, 9, and there's 10. All right, I'm finishing up. I've got 30 seconds, and I'm gonna finish up with a skip hop. Again, if you wanna take the impact out of it, just bring those knees up, keep the hands going. We've got one more set, and then we're gonna have about a 30-second rest, drink of water, and we're gonna do one more 5 exercise circuit, round it out to be about a 12-minute set. All right, we're having, we've got a prisoner reverse lunge before we rest. So we're doing 7 reps per leg. We're squeezing those elbows, that's 3 behind our head, opening up the chest. There's 5 each leg, 6, 6, notice how my chin is up, 7, 7. Now we are finishing up with a burpee. Okay, and we've got 39 seconds. Let's see how many we can get in. You can add the push-up if you'd like. This can be full body extension if a burpee's too much at this point, or a burpee walkout. All right, so get as much work done as you can. Do the right level for you. We are almost done. We're getting a rest and a drink of water in 5 seconds. Strong finish, one more. All right, okay, little drink of water. We're gonna be starting with a side squat walk, and then we're gonna be going to a pulsing squat. So we're gonna be feeling our quads and our behind in the next set. Oh, yay. I'm looking at my sheet, more burpees. You're gonna love this next set. All right, when we do the side squat walk, we're gonna do 5, 5, 5, and 5. All right, and then we're gonna finish with a pulsing squat. So what we do is we sit our bum down, and we take 5 steps to one side, 5 steps to the other. So press those knees out over top of the toes, 4, 5, and then go to the other side. Sorry, it was 15 per side. I'll have all the right up for you. So quads are a little bit on fire now. And let's stand up. Now we're finishing with a pulsing squat. All right, so we sit the bum back. So notice how my bum is back, my chin is up, my ears are over to my shoulders. The common error is this, where the knees come forward. Now to make it a little bit easier, on that pulsing squat, come up a little bit higher, all right? You got 15 seconds if you can. Stay down low, wiggle those toes. By now, your quads are on fire, probably cursing me. In fact, I'm cursing myself. Who thought of this? We've got 3 seconds, 2, 1. All right, our next exercise. Oh yeah, the burpee. We've just got 10 though. Now, when you do the burpee, it can be a full-on burpee. 2, it can be a burpee walkout. That's 3. 4, you can add the push-up if you like. 5, up to you. Work at the level that works for you. We've got some active recovery coming up after this. I think that's 7, 8, 9, one more. Big finish. 10, and we're finishing up with 30 seconds on a shoe touch. Pull your heels in, reach around. Now just graze your shoulders over the mat. Squeeze the knees together, Pull those heels in as close as you can. Now you're going to be feeling through the obliques. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Good work. Okay, from here, we're back to the wall stick-ups, and we're finishing with a stationary sprint. All right, again, when you're doing body weight, it's difficult to hit that upper back. So we do things like prisoner positions, stick-ups, Supermans. The beauty of the wall stick-up is my quads are screaming at me. Of course, I've lost track. That's probably about 6. Better to do too many. 7. Squeeze through that upper back. 8, 9. Quads are on fire. 10. All right, we've got 30 seconds for a stationary sprint. All right, so drive those knees up. The arms really propel the legs. So if you can't get the legs going, just keep pumping those arms. If impact is an issue, take the jump out of it. All right, 8 seconds. Whew. Who says you can't get a workout in with just your body weight and a small space? All right, we've got 10 squats with the hands overhead. So watch how I squeeze through that upper back, sit the bum down. Notice how the chest doesn't come forward. If your hands are coming forward, that's a problem. Keep those hands nice and high. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we've got 40 seconds to finish up with a squat jump. Now, slow and steady on the squat jumps. Now, if a squat jump is too much, go into that full body extension with just a quarter squat, throwing those hands up. We've got just 15 seconds, one more set, and then we're done. That's gonna give us a little over 12 minutes of awesome work with just your body weight. Okay, now we're finishing up with a spider crawl. Now trust me, this doesn't look like much, okay? But when you keep those shoulders right over top of the hands, we're doing 7 per side, 4, it really opens up the hips, that's 5, 6, 7, 7. Now we're gonna try and finish up with a little suicide. So suicide is a sprint forward and back. Now it doesn't look like much, but when you go hard and at the end of a set, if you have more room, go ahead and do more a little further, or you can do it laterally. We've got 15 seconds. Stay low. 8 seconds. Again, forward and back or sideways, as much as you can. All right, I am out of breath. Body weight, challenge, wrist and few, reps in specific time. Finish up with, that is part 2. Have a good time with that. Go through once or rinse and repeat, do it 2 times. Great body weight workout in a small space.